How are you all? हाँ, good news. बोलो क्या है? कैसे मिला marks? Science overall. Physics was good. Bio. Chemistry में. Okay, पेनिसिलिन इतना सा तो पढ़ना है उसमें भी कौन सी दिक्कत है? 3 marks. हमारे डांस स्टार्टिंग का नाम for you same school. What about this science? Yes, yeah. Now, how was your exam? Which school had exam already? Udar. Done, no? Exams over, marks मिले? Exam हो गया? मार्क्स मिलेगा वो यूटी आते हैं तो याद रहेगा ना? कब मिलेगा? सैटरडे? एग्जाम्स डन. मार्क्स मिले? नहीं मिले. How was your exam? 10th standard student after writing your paper you should be able to assess कि मुझे इतना मिलेगा, plus minus 1 2 ही होना चाहिए. That much you should be able to understand how much I wrote, how much wrong, how much right, what must be going wrong. You should be able to analyze by looking at the paper. Science तो अच्छी तरह से समझ में आता है. Science, maths अच्छी तरह से समझ में आता है. You don't have to wait for the result. Hardly एक plus minus 1 2 ही हो सकता है, उससे ज़्यादा तो नहीं होना चाहिए. कब है exam? 1st August. Science on 1st August. Now, what is it? Forty marks. How was it? Yes, class. How was it? All good, very good questions. Pass it on. Very simple. Assertion questions and all not there, but this type of questions you will get. Assertion questions you will get. Some value-based questions you will get. We will do some in the volume also there are there from the previous papers we should do. Now heredity that we were doing, we had already completed with all the 3 laws. The crosses we already studied. I gave you one example on the dihybrid cross also, one question I gave you, yes or no? The other day I gave you, after studying independent assortment, I gave you one question on independent assortment, one application question I gave you. Could you solve that? Yes. Did you get the answers for all? Answers you got? We'll take one more question and then we move ahead. Or else you can start solving some few questions from the volume. You have the volume? Yes. Just one more topic is left. We'll complete with that. So we are done with this chapter. Heredity, see that you understand. Now look into page number 7. Look into page number 7. Page number 7. Try question number 3. Page number 7. Take question number 3. Question number 3. Go to the next page. Page 8. Go to the next page. Page number 8. Yes, yes. Coming. हाँ क्या हुआ बुक नहीं है हाँ इधर बुक नहीं है why what is the weight of this book बहुत heavy है तो हाँ बहुत heavy है क्या oh super भूल ले रहा है and this is on and on every day. I think somebody I think you are a constant factor. I've been telling you always this book nahi hai and that's the reason you find an excuse to sit with your friends. Rather now in the 10th standard where we are almost done with the syllabus. Almost done. अब 2 चैप्टर होगा तो सिलेबस खत्म है अभी तो बुक लेके आओ हम लोग रीसेल नहीं लेते बुक्स फ्रेश कॉपी भी रहेगी तो भी तुम्हारी है अभी यू आर नॉट टेकिंग इट बैक सो बेटर यूज इट नो नाउ टेक नंबर 4 4 we haven't done number 6 number 6 number 7 that should be enough the rest you will practice when you study the chapter number 7 page number 7 3 and page number 8 6 and 7 page number 8 6 and 7 page number 8 question number 16 number 17 number 16 number 17 number 9 page number 9 number 19 number 19 23 23 we will do let us finish with the last topic 23 24 25 27 30 33 35 come on first of all you complete till 19 number 19 4 कौन सा previous page का नहीं 4 मैंने नहीं दिया क्या number 4 no I haven't given now start number 7 wow कितना अच्छा है ना दोनों तरफ 2 friends बैठे हैं यहाँ से जब निकल के जाओगे कोई पूछने वाला नहीं है कि कितने फ्रेंड्स है, परसेंटेज कितना है, वही सब लोग पूछेंगे। राजदीप उधर जा, गेट अप स्ट्रेट अवे। यू ऑल्सो, बोथ ऑफ यू, इसको अलग बैठने दे, इसको पढ़ने दे। बोथ ऑफ यू, एक इधर बैठो, एक नेक्स्ट। And Swarit, start reading the question, try solving on your own. I'll give you just 10 minutes to solve these questions. Our environment, I want to start. That's a very simple chapter. Start fast. Go through that question. Go through fast. All these questions you will solve in your notebook. Start from question 7. Swarit, book नहीं है, वॉल्यूम 1 लाए थे। क्यों पिछले दिन पता नहीं चला कि कौन सा चैप्टर हो रहा है क्लास में? तो कम ऑन फास्ट। देखो समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा है? एबल टू सॉल्व? हाँ, नंबर 3 से पेज 7, नो दैट इज पेज 7 से स्टार्ट करो फास्ट। No talking. Each one of you go through the question, see whether you understand. Are you able to solve? I'm going to ask you fast. Solve karo. Check whether the cross is required. Cross required hai to cross karo. Cross required nahi hai, without the cross. If you can answer, you can answer. Not necessary every time they have asked in the question with the help of a cross. Check. Let me read out one to give you an idea. See the first question. Page number 7. A student crossed pea plants having round and yellow seeds with the pea plants having wrinkled and green. It's the same thing that we have done the other day. Same example hai. He found that only one type of seeds are produced with the F1 generation. So when the round and wrinkled are crossed with round and yellow crossed with green and wrinkled, what will be the phenotype of F1? Round and yellow. F1 will have a phenotype round and yellow, but the genotype will be homozygous or heterozygous? Homozygous या heterozygous? Genotype homozygous होगा कि heterozygous होगा? Heterozygous. So you should be clear. How should I write the phenotype? How should I write the genotype? Now go ahead. When these F1 generation pea plants were self-pollinated, then in addition to the seed type of F1, some new types of seed combinations were obtained. So now the questions. Check number A. Just by looking at the question, you don't get started with the cross. Of course, you will practice those crosses. Now the question, number A. Mention the dominant trait in F1. Round and yellow. So that is the answer, number A. What are the new possible combinations likely to be observed in F2? New combinations kya hai? Answer to the question. The question is saying what are the new possible combinations in F2? Round and yellow तो parental है ही. New combinations क्या है? Male and green, and yellow. So that is your answer for B. Round and green, wrinkled and yellow. So that is the answer for B. Give reason why traits which are not visible in the seeds of F1 reappeared in the seeds of F2.
पर जैसे कि लाइक क्वेश्चन इसमें पूछा कि हम क्या और नहीं बनेंगे तो उसमें जो पेरेंटल जैसे हैं वो भी तो होंगे.
क्यों होंगे?
पेरेंटल जैसे भी सिमिलर जैसे राउंड और येलो टाइप के भी होंगे.
क्वेश्चन समझो. बी में क्या पूछा है? रीड.
नहीं पहला वाला जो कर रहे.
मेंशन द डोमिनेंट ट्रेट्स. ये है फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन. वही मैं बोल रही हूँ. Now see, the introduction of the question is quite big. ये तो सिर्फ इंट्रोडक्शन है. क्या मैं ये देख के क्रॉस बनाना शुरू कर दूं? No. You have to read the question, understand the question, and then these are the questions which I'm going to answer. This is what, as per the question, I have to give the answer. So just now I mentioned, all of you read the question and understand and keep answering in your notebook. Mention the dominant traits. Just now I discussed. That is clear. What are the new possible combinations of seeds likely to be observed in F2? Abhi, only the new combinations. What are the two new types? Round and green, wrinkled and yellow. So that is your answer. Come to the third question. C. Give reason why the traits which were not visible in the seeds of F1 reappeared in F2. यही मुझे नहीं अच्छा लगा. एक 10th स्टैंडर्ड क्लासरूम में आके अगर डिसिप्लिन सिखाना है, एंड दैट वाज इन अ शॉर्ट टाइम, जब हमारे हाथ में हार्डली 45 to 50 मिनट्स ही है. अभिषेक, व्हाट हैपेंड? बहुत प्यार है उसके पेंसिल से. दे देना उसका पेंसिल, दे दे उसको, दे. वो पेंसिल लेके उसको खुश रहने दे. तू अपना मार्क्स के लिए तैयारी कर. इधर आ जा, उसको पेंसिल में खुश रहने दे. What funny you are. I am discussing the question instead of understanding. Huh? You are now in the 10th standard. Maturity क्यों 5th standard वाले mature pencil और eraser के पीछे अभी भी? Now give reason why the traits which were not visible in seeds of F1 reappeared in seeds of F2. Give reason. What to write? What are they saying? Traits जो F1 में visible नहीं था, अब F2 में visible है. Reason क्या है? What is the reason? कौन सा trait F1 में visible नहीं होगा? If I talk about a condition like this, what is it? I would say round and yellow is one parent and this is another one. तो gametes था ये, this was the other, and F1 was what? This one, right? F1 was this one. Now what is the question? The question says, what is the reason that the traits which were not expressed in the F1, matlab these traits, what is the reason that traits which are not expressed in F1 get expressed in the F2? Because these traits are recessive. So this is the answer that you write. What is the reason that traits which are not expressed in the F1 express again in F2? Because traits which are recessive do not express in the F1 generation, but they get expressed in the F2 generation. So that is the reason that you write. Write the ratio of different types of seeds in F2. What is the ratio of the different types of seeds in F2? Ratio. What will be the ratio? Ratio. Now this is a dihybrid cross, no? This is a dihybrid or a monohybrid? This is an example that we are talking about. Is a dihybrid condition we are talking about. Understanding or not? Dihybrid. What it is? Dihybrid. See, आ रहा है क्वेश्चन समझ में कि समझ में नहीं आ रहा है? Read and tell me what should the answer be. C1. What should the answer be? What should the answer be? C1. So why are you trying with everything that you know? 3:1 and 1:2:1. What is that example? Is it talking about of a monohybrid? Then you talk about 1:2:1 or 3:1. ये example monohybrid example है कि dihybrid है? Dihybrid. So only dihybrid. The ratio that you have studied is 9:3:3:1. The moment we talk about 3:1 and 1:2:1, that is all monohybrid, no? What is the meaning of monohybrid? Monohybrid means when we cross plants, only one character we study. That is monohybrid. This is an example of dihybrid. So write the ratio. Which ratio are you writing now? 9:3:3:1. Write down. All of you complete that answer and go to number 6. I'm going to ask you that again. Number 6. Try understanding number 6. Understand number 6 and do in your notebook. Complete fast. Where's your book, Asta? Huh? You did not get?
No, I didn't take it.
She has the book. Super. She.
Wow, excellent.
But where also no book. Huh? Celia. I have no words. See, your sincerity will speak. Your sincerity will speak after putting so much money and time. अगर तुम्हारा sincerity नहीं रहेगा, your result will not be good. Let me tell you very frank. You want to do good. सबसे पहले तो student is coming to the class with the body only. खाली body लेके क्या करोगे? Come on. Go and get one extra book if Via is able to give you. Without the book, how do you sit here and I'm discussing so many questions? Get 2 books, Astha. There's one more beggar sitting here. Next class now, if you don't have the volume, because the volume, repeatedly I tell you, all of you should have your volume. Otherwise, how to solve the questions? And each and every question of the volume you should solve. Half of it we do in the class, half of it is your work. Come on. Number 6, that is? Read. I'm going to ask you, tell me what it is. Fast.
Explain the inheritance of trait in the above cross. बताने नहीं inheritance कौन से dominant trait है.
Number 6. Number 6. If a cross between red color and white colored flowers, sorry. If a cross between red colored and white colored flowers take place, when plants with red colored flowers of F1 generation was self-pollinated, plants of F2 generations were obtained in which 75% of plants were red, 25 white. Explain inheritance of trait in the above cross with the help of a flow chart along with ratio. It is the same thing that you do. Right, start from the parental plants. ऐसे वाला question में right, start from the parental plants. What are the steps? Parental plants you write. Start with this example. All of you will complete this and show me. Number 6. Take that question there. So what are the steps? The steps are we write parental plants, parent plants. For parent plants, what are you supposed to write? The phenotype and the genotype. Phenotype, genotype. Then after that, what will you write? Gametes. Gametes of the F1 plant. Then you will write F1 generation. Then you will write F1 generation, phenotype, genotype. After that, gametes of F1. And then F2 generation plants, phenotype, genotype, crisscross or Punnett pair that you do. All of you. In 5 minutes, show me this along with the ratio. This is a monohybrid or a dihybrid condition. F2 से dihybrid कैसे तुम decide करोगे? What am I supposed to write here? What are the traits? Red flower, white flower. How many traits? One particular parent is having how many traits? One. So monohybrid. Dihybrid कौन सा था? If I talk about yellow and round, every parent is having two traits that we are considering. So ऐसे वाले crosses dihybrid. ये वाला cross monohybrid. What am I supposed to write here? Read number 6 and tell me what am I supposed to write here? Phenotype. What will I write here? Phenotype. Phenotype. RR and phenotype. Phenotype. Red. Red flower. Phenotype is red flower. And genotype कैसे लिखोगे? This is the genotype that we write. Phenotype for the other flower. White flower. So now that I write white flower, what should I write the genotype? Now continue and complete fast. All the steps exactly like what we have done for tall and dwarf. Same thing. Like tall and dwarf. Need all steps to follow and complete fast. So you'll have to follow what the question is asking you. Exactly as per the question only your answer should be. You see the question and complete, keep on doing the cross and then the write down the ratio. No, you will not get proper mark. Answer as per the question. Yes, Asta, what's the doubt now? Understand and do. Don't just keep copying. Understand. What did we do? Last class we did 3 crosses like this. Done? Clear? If this is the genotype, it's a pair of chromosomes, then for gametes, what should you write here? One capital R, one small r. Why? Pair of chromosomes split. So you can write one or you can write this way also to understand that this pair of chromosomes got split like this. This is the meaning. So here you write this way and now here. Understood?
Yes.
F1 then what do you write?
R.
F1 is right
Capital R small.
and this come together. Now that I write capital R, small r, am I writing down the phenotype or the genotype? When I am writing down capital R and small r, capital V and small v, I write capital T and small t, small t, small t. Now that I write all these letters, what am I writing? Genotype or phenotype? Genotype. Phenotype is always the word that we write, how it looks. Expression. तो अगर genotype है, तो phenotype क्या लिखना है? Hybrid red. In that question you see when self-pollinating. What is self-pollinating? When you do the cross between F1. Self-pollinating. Now how many types of gametes? This plant will give rise to how many types of gametes? Huh? कैसे 4? कैसे 4 था? Did not we study this? 2 types. It is just these chromosome pair which is splitting up. ये एक क्रोमोसोम है, दिस इज द अदर क्रोमोसोम एंड दे स्प्लिट. कंफ्यूजन है? So now this is one, this is another. What about this? This is one, this is another. Yes or no? Yes or no? हाँ? Clear है? Clear है? हाँ, इधर आ, निकल क्या? Come here. Fast, fast. Complete the cross. Complete करो fast. If you have understood, both way. Fast.
In the exam, if you use the crisscross method, so do you have to draw the lines?
In the exam, if it is a question like this, they have not asked you any crisscross method or anything to be done, then you can do according to your choice.
No, but like if I take the crisscross method, I have to draw the lines.
ये क्या हो रहा है? अरे, ये क्या हो रहा है? Gametes तो मैंने लिखा, अभी आगे तुम करो. Combining the gametes to get the F2. How did I teach you? The first gamete R. If I take the first gamete, पहले नंबर कर दो 1 2 3 4 नंबर करो पहले. Gametes को नंबर करो 1 2 3 4. ये क्या तुमको बच्चों के जैसे तुम लोगों को सिखाना पड़ता है? Then also you all are not following. Now 1 and 3, 1 and 4 क्या होगा combination?
वैसे 1 2 3 4 एग्जाम में
नहीं लिखना है. I taught you the first day. आज मुझे ऐसे नहीं सिखाना चाहिए था. तो 1 and 3 if you combine, what is the pair of chromosome you will get? लिखो. ऐसे करो. Lines देना पड़ेगा 1 and 3. Oh my God. मैं आगे कर लूँ. इसको तुम कैसे लिखोगे ऐसे? अगर ऐसे तुमने लिखा मतलब फिर से गैमेट्स हो गया ये. अच्छा, जब मैं समझा रही थी तब तो उसका चेहरा देख रहे थे ना. कैपिटल आर. अब ये हो गया पेयर ऑफ क्रोमोसोम. बड़ा लिखो एंड देन राइट आउट द फेनोटाइप आल्सो. वैसे तो है. वो जो तुम्हारा पेपर करेक्ट करेगा उसका हालत सोचो. कैपिटल है आर, कैपिटल आर. नीचे अभी फेनोटाइप क्या लिखेंगे? कैपिटल आर का पेयर ऑफ क्रोमोसोम है तो फेनोटाइप ये होमोजाइगस कंडीशन हो गया. तो उसको प्योर ही बोलेंगे ना.
वैसे पूरे में प्योर रेड फ्लावर या प्योर रेड लिखिए.
प्योर रेड ही चलता है. प्योर रेड आल्सो यू कैन राइट, नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम. Pure red. Go to the next one. Now next is 1 and 4. अभी लिखो pair of chromosome लिखो, phenotype लिखो. Those of you are done with this, go to number 7 fast. अब इसका क्या होगा phenotype? ये हो जाएगा अभी hybrid red. 2 and 3. 1 हो गया अभी 2. आया समझ में? हमेशा डोमिनेंट पहले लिखना. कैपिटल आर एंड स्मॉल आर एंड देन यू राइट डाउन द फेनोटाइप. लास्ट क्या बचा? लास्ट क्या बचा? 2 and 4. लिखो 2 and 4. फेनोटाइप को फेनोटाइपिक रेशियो भी it is asked in the question. इसका फेनोटाइप प्योर वाइट है. अब इसका फेनोटाइपिक रेशियो लिखो. क्या होगा फेनोटाइपिक रेशियो? फेनोटाइपिक मतलब out of the 4 plants how many are red, how many are white, that you have to find out. Out of the 4 plants how many are red?
3.
White is 1. तो ये हो गया फेनोटाइप. फेनोटाइपिक रेशियो क्या होगा? और जीनोटाइप कितने हैं? Genotype. कितने? How many types of allele combinations you get to see? Allele combination कितने हैं? एक हो गया कैपिटल R, एक हो गया कैपिटल R, 3 हो गया ना? So what is the genotypic ratio? 1:2:1. आया समझ में? Now go and try the next one. What is number 7? Mendel blended his knowledge of science and maths. Okay. Now next is he observed a number of contrasting visual characters controlled in P. Read that question, all of you there. He conducted many experiments. Okay. What do the F1 progeny? Now the questions check. What do the F1 progeny of tall with round seeds and short with wrinkled seeds look like? Read the question number 7A. What do the F1 progeny of tall plants with round seeds and short with wrinkled seeds look like? What will it be? Huh? Tall and round. So now if I take, so this question number 7 it is. It is a monohybrid or a dihybrid? Dihybrid. Why do you say it is a dihybrid condition? Because for every parent, 2 traits we get to see there. No? Tallness is mentioned and the round seed. Two characters. So let us see there. How to write? Parental genotype I want to write. Genotype, how will I write? TT and RR. This is the genotype I am writing. This side, what do I write? Is this correct? Now, next is gametes. Gametes, what should I write? This is one type of gamete. I can write the other one. Remember, now that you get thorough with this, since the type of gametes are the same, you may write it once. क्योंकि एक ही तरह के gametes है. Gamete type is the same. Type जब same है, हम एक बार भी लिखे तो भी correct है. But if it is heterozygous, 2 types and 4 types, then we cannot make any choices. तब हमें सारे लिखने ही है. So can I write this way? हाँ, ये भी correct है, not wrong. क्योंकि टाइप तो सेम है. ओके, फॉर बेटर अंडरस्टैंडिंग वी आई एम राइटिंग दिस वे. यहाँ पे क्या लिखना है? दिस इज वन, दिस इज अनदर. ओके, सो व्हाट आर द गैमेट्स ऑफ दिस पेरेंट? दिस इज वन एंड दिस इज अनदर. सेम नो? नेक्स्ट F1 क्या लिखना है? F1 would be this and this. So what is the pair of chromosome formed? This one and this one. Phenotype क्या है? Hybrid, tall, round. So what is the first question they are asking? How will the F1 plant look like? The first question, number 7. What do the F1 progeny of tall plant with round seeds and short with wrinkle look like? Tall, round it is, no? Round, tall, round. Now let us go to the next question, number B. Name the recessive trait. What is the recessive trait?
Short and
recessive is tall का contrasting है dwarf. Short नहीं लिखना है. Dwarf and wrinkle. Round का wrinkle है. Round का है wrinkle. So what is the answer for B? Recessive trait, dwarf and wrinkled. Dwarf and wrinkled. Mention the type of new combinations. If F1 was allowed to self-pollinate, mention the type of new combinations. Again, here also, they are saying that if F1 is allowed to self-pollinate, This is allowed to self-pollinate. Then what will be the new combinations? Without working out the cross, will you be able to tell me what are the new combinations? Parental क्या है? Tall and round, wrinkled and dwarf and wrinkled. So new combinations क्या बनेगा? Tall and
wrinkled, dwarf and round.
So these are the new combinations. Cross पूछा गया है, then cross you will have to do. Cross पूछा गया है, then you will have to do the cross. So how many types of gametes we got from here in the previous example, tall, yellow, round, that example? How many types of gametes from the F1 we got?
16.
How many types of gametes from the F1 we got? 4 types. So remember I had explained you with the pair of chromosome and then the duplication, and after the process of duplication, the crossing over. Okay. So what are the 4? Now if you have understood that example, now you should be able to tell me how many types of, what are the different types. What is the first type of gamete I can write?
Yeah.
Big T.
Capital T, capital R. What is the next I write? Capital T,
Small t.
capital T, small, capital R I wrote. Capital T,
Small t.
capital T, capital, no, small t. Capital R, small r. Just refer to this and keep telling me the different combinations. Next is,
Small t, capital R. Small t. Small
got that? Anybody has a doubt here? Just remember, इसको कैसे in a pair of chromosome लिख सकते हैं? How to write this condition in a pair of chromosome? When you write it in a pair of chromosome, you understand वही the concept that we had understood. Duplication होना, and then after duplication, the process of crossing over होना. तो ये याद रखना है, and then the 4 gametes. Now that I talk about the gametes, will the gametes of this plant be exactly the same?
Yes.
After this gametes, 4 and this gametes, when I make the Punnett square, how many plants am I supposed to get? 16 plants. Out of those 16 plants, how many plants will give me the new combinations? 16 में से कितने plants में new combinations रहेगा? 6. Try this out now. Right. Start from here. Just in 5 minutes, fast. Just show me that Punnett square and check out whether it really happened. 6 new combinations. Fast. It hardly takes 5 minutes.
New combination.
हाँ, वो Punnett square दिखाओ. F2 generation. All of you do that.
The rough one. Or
Rough करो. Take these 4 gametes. What about these 4 gametes here and make the Punnett square? All of you, show me the Punnett square first. Make the Punnett square, write down the gametes exactly what we had done the other day. You do it rough now, but keep practicing this at home unless and until you are thorough with this. Approaching the question and getting the answer correct will be difficult. Make the Punnett square. Now that I have written down the 4 types of gametes, now that you know the 4 types of gametes, straight away make the Punnett square and check how you get the ratio 9331. How do you get that ratio? Make it fast. Try on your own. Once you are able to do on your own, you will become more clear with the concept. Punnett square. Let me again tell you for those who are still confused. Now that you make the Punnett square, just mark the gametes. If you are still not very thorough, not a problem. It takes little bit of a practice. And mark the gametes. What are the gametes? This I will write male and female plant. That is what to be taken. So this is one, and this is the other. This is how you write down the gametes. Just number them so that you don't make any mistake. Once you learn it, there is no problem at all. You can, without doing the cross also, you can understand the answers. And then crisscross. 1 with 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. It goes like that. So according to the question says that how many plants show new combinations. So according to us, we are saying that 6 plants should show new combinations. So in your Punnett square, mark those 6 plants and show me. Are you able to locate those 6 plants? Circle those 6 plants to show me that these are the 6 plants which are the new combinations. Highlight those 6 boxes to show me that these are the new combinations. Make it a bit fast. Understood? Clear? Clear? Complete करो fast. नहीं आया समझ में? Not able to mark 6 plants. क्यों उसमें क्या दिक्कत है? Mistake हुआ है क्रॉस में. तो if I go with this, let me take this is. I'll take just 2 more minutes. This and this, 1 and 6 would be this one. 1 and 7 would be this one. 1 and 8. Go again. This 2. Now I take 2. And then 2 and 7. 2 and 7. 2 and 8. Now 3. 3 and 6. 3 and 7. 3 and 8. 4. 4 and 5. 6. 4 and 7. 4 and 8. Now, which are the plants which show new combinations? I asked you to mark in the Punnett square. Those of you made a little bit of a mistake, you can redo the Punnett square at home. Which are the plants which show new combination? This one. Then this one. Yes. What is its phenotype? Tall and wrinkled. New combination. No, that is. Then where else? This one. Right? Round and dwarf and round. Then this also. 8, 3, which one?
No, that is just one.
7. Then this also.
The one next to it.
This one. Name.
This one.
No, this is correct. Got that? So what are the new combinations you should get? Tall and
Round and dwarf.
We were talking about tall and round, no? So you should get a combination tall and wrinkled, dwarf and round.
Ma'am, don't have 4, 6 here. वो भी तो tall and wrinkled ही हुआ ना?
कौन सा?
हाँ वही.
हाँ तो tall and wrinkled new combination हुआ ना, otherwise they were tall and round.
ना वो भी तो tall and wrinkled.
ये हाँ तो ये 6 तो new combinations है, बाकी तो सब parental हो गया. That is the question. New combination mark करो. So in the Punnett square new combination ही हमें mark करना है. Rest of the question I could not complete with the last topic. Just one more topic left for this chapter. We'll complete with that, and our environment will have to take up in the next class. All of you should have your volume in the next class.
बाय बाय मेरा नहीं है, लाइक घर पे है.
अरे यार
वो तेरी गलती है, तूने पीछे
मैंने लात मारी थी तो देखता नहीं.
मेरी गलती थी, मेरी हाइट बड़ी है.
खुद ही लाओ, ठीक है, खुद प्रोनाउंस करा लो.
क्या बाबू
वो तो एवेंजर्स में अभिषेक, सेम लगता है.